Hello everybody, back again with another video. Hope you're doing well. Hope your life's going well. Hope this week has gone well for you, and I hope that today has gone well for you. Today is Sunday, May the 5th, 2024. It is about 12 o'clock p.m. Central Standard Time. I hope you're doing good this weekend. I hope you're having a great Sunday. I hope that you're doing well. I hope that it's been stress-free and you're doing what makes you happy this weekend. I'm doing good. I just got done washing some clothes here. We got some heavy rain this morning. As a matter of fact, I went to go and pick up my groceries this morning, and it looked cloudy and everything when I left my apartment, and picked up my groceries and everything, and I realized I had some items that I ended up forgetting, and so I went in the store to go and buy those items, and when I was in the store, I could hear the rain like hitting the roof and everything, and I was like, oh my goodness. And so I didn't want to just like wait around in there, so I just bought my items like normal and left and ran through the rain and almost slipped. The shoes I was wearing were kind of old. They didn't really have a whole lot of traction left in them. So I almost slipped in the rain. And it was kind of funny, but I made it to my car. I thought I wasn't going to like be completely soaked, but it was just raining so hard that it didn't take much to become completely like drenched basically. And so oh well. But made it home and everything. But it's kind of funny, the sun is actually out now. It's like mostly cloudy, like you can kind of see the clouds in the background, but the sun is out. So I'll probably after this video go to the park for another weekend run, just like I did yesterday. But yeah. So really what I want to talk about in this video is humans living for the weekend. Why do we, as human beings, why is it that we live for the weekend, right? And I think this has to do with the fact that most people don't like their jobs due to a variety of reasons, whether it's pay, whether it's management, whether it's just the work environment being toxic in general, whether it's the fact that you just don't like working, period, getting up and going to work, period, in order to give away all your time during the weekday to a corporation, right? But it's like this idea, right? This thing we do, living for the weekend. And it's unfortunate to think about, but I think that it's something that we have to think about too, because living for the weekend, we don't necessarily have to live for the weekend. I think that if you found a job, a career, right, or some sort of passion that can provide you an income that can generate money, right, then you wouldn't really be living for the weekend, because you're going to be happy regardless of what day it is, because you like your job, you like what you do, you like the money that you make, you're just happy with life overall. And I think what happens is a lot of people, they like the money that they make, but they can't stand their jobs. They can't stand the people there, the environment, and everything. And so their only chance at true happiness is going to come on the weekend, because they know Monday through Friday they're going to have to go to work, and they're not going to be happy with going to work, right? They're not going to be happy with having to drive, 30 minutes, 45 minutes, an hour, hour and a half, 2 hours just to get to work. Or if you're not driving, you have to take the train and take the bus with all these different people, right? In order to get to a job you don't like, in order to keep that fancy roof over your head, right? To keep that fancy lifestyle that is sold to us as the American dream, right? The American dream is what everybody wants here in the United States. Everybody wants to live the old-fashioned American dream, nice home, big happy family, but it's becoming more and more difficult to obtain that. And so you're unhappy that it's harder to obtain that. And so you're doing your best. You're buying this, that, and the other, trying to live for the weekend, right? Trying to just make yourself happy through essentially consumerism. But you don't like that you have to go through all of this Monday through Friday just to be happy for those 2 days. It's something to think about. We as humans living for the weekend. And I'll tell you, I work a job that is Monday through Friday, right? Me, personally, I don't really think that I live for the weekend, because I actually like my job. I like driving, trucking, just being out and about, not being stuck in a building all day. And I think that right there too is somewhat unnatural, just being stuck in a building all day, being stuck at a desk all day. We as humans, we're supposed to be moving around. We're supposed to be out and about in our environment, right? And I've always noticed too, when I'm out and about, time goes by faster versus me just being, sitting somewhere or just being in a building all day. And I think that the fact that the time goes by fast does help me in the fact that I don't necessarily feel like I'm living for the weekend, because weekdays are going by so fast. I like what I do. I don't think I'm just living for the weekend. Actually, to be honest, time slows down a lot on the weekends, and I guess you could say that's a good thing too. But of course, I love my weekends. I like the weekend. You know what? I'll say this. I like the weekend, but I don't like the weekend because here's the thing about the weekend. The weekend is when everybody else is off, right? So the grocery stores are packed. Any place where shopping happens is going to be packed, whether it's a department store, grocery store, places that people go to like movie theaters, amusement parks. All these places are going to be packed, and during the weekday they're not going to be packed because most people are at work, right? And so when I had a trucking job where I was off Wednesday and Thursday, it was interesting because I liked that as well, due to the fact that because everybody was at work, the park was empty when I would go running. Now, if I go to the park today, there's going to be a lot of people there. Well, depending on how hot it gets. If it's really hot, it's not going to be a lot of people there. But if temperature is good, the park is going to have a lot of people there. But I was saying, when I was off Wednesday and Thursday, it was cool too, because I would go shopping and everything, and it would be interesting. Like, it just wouldn't be packed like it would be on the weekend. Like, I could go in the store at 11, 12 o'clock in the afternoon on a Wednesday or Thursday, and it won't be a whole bunch of people in there, right? It won't be a lot of customers. Today is Sunday, and it's like 12 o'clock p.m. Now, I guarantee you, the grocery stores that are like right by me, which would be, there's a Kroger not too far from me, and an H-E-B. These are going to be packed. These places, these stores, these grocery stores are going to be packed. And even the department stores or the clothing stores such as Ross or, Ross, J.C. Penney's, who else? These places are going to be packed. And, Macy's, is it J.C. Penney or J.C. Penney's? I think it's J.C. Penney. Okay, so yeah, J.C. Penney's gonna be packed, and so yeah, I mean, it's gonna be a lot of people just out and about on the weekend. That's the only thing I don't like about the weekend, but that's when we live, right? That's what people do, living for the weekend, shopping. And a lot of people, let's be honest though, most of the time when you're going to these places, you're living life, you're doing some sort of spending, right? Unless you're just going to hang out somewhere, or you're going to the park, or going to the beach, or going hiking, or going out to the mountain top, or whatever. You're going to be going somewhere and spending money. Just kind of think about that when you're living, whether it's shopping for groceries, shopping for clothes, going to the amusement park, going to a ball game or whatever. You're going to be spending money. That's a part of living for the weekend. And times are tough, right? That's why you see a lot of people just not making it. It's hard. It's hard out here. Things are expensive. I just saw an advertisement for a GMC truck, and I didn't even see in the advertisement what the actual price of the vehicle was. It was like a GMC Sierra, I think. And I can tell you that the price of that vehicle is going to be so expensive, and so that's why they don't really put the price all up in your face like that. I think they were offering like 1.9% APR for well-qualified buyers. So here we go with the whole financing thing. They throw financing in your face. They not really trying to have you pay cash like that for these vehicles. They want to make money off that interest. And the vehicles are so expensive anyway. It's only well-off people that can afford to pay cash for these vehicles anyway. Now, you know, the average person not paying $60,000, $70,000 cash for a truck that's going to go down in value anyway. I mean, it's going to lose half its value in the first, 5, 6, 7 years? It's ridiculous how expensive these cars are. A piece of equipment that's supposed to get you from point A to point B, you can get that. You can pay $3,000 cash and get some old car that's going to do the same exact job. But I'm sorry to get off on that tangent. But yeah, that's about it for this video. You know, I just kind of want to talk about living for the weekend. Why people live for the weekend. It stems from people not liking their jobs. People feel like they're spending too much time they're dedicating too much time to work. They're dedicating Monday through Friday to work. They don't feel like they have enough time during the week to do things. They don't feel like they have a work-life balance. They feel like they have to do this due to the fact that they have bills, they have to keep a roof over their head, all that. And so, yeah, I do thank you for watching this video. I hope you're relaxed. And of course, I hope that I inspired some thought, right?